In this Hostinger WordPress tutorial for beginners guide, I'm going to be going over how to build a WordPress website with Hostinger step by step from start to finish. I'll be showing you how to access professional pre-made WordPress website templates to make creating your WordPress website or WordPress blog an easy process. I'll also be going over how to edit your WordPress website using one of the most popular drag and drop editors, Elementor Page Builder, so you can create a professional looking WordPress website on Hostinger via drag and drop. I'll also be providing you with a Hostinger discount so you can save money on your Hostinger web hosting purchase. You'll save even more than the Hostinger discount you see being listed here, regardless of the Hostinger plan you choose, plus you get a free domain name on annual plans. Let's get started with the Hostinger WordPress tutorial for beginners step-by-step guide. The first thing you want to do to build a WordPress website with Hostinger is to click the link in the description below so you can be taken to Hostinger, and so you can take advantage of the Hostinger discount. Make sure you copy the Hostinger promo code I've included next to the link in the description that saves you more money on your Hostinger hosting purchase. A little disclosure, the link is an affiliate link, meaning I receive a commission from Hostinger at no extra cost to you. Plus you'll get an awesome Hostinger discount. Once you click the link in the description below, you'll be on the Hostinger web hosting plans page. Scroll down and you'll see 3 different plans you can choose from: the Premium, Business, and Cloud plans. Something to keep in mind is the Hostinger promo code will save you even more than what you see being discounted once you enter the Hostinger coupon code at checkout. All plans come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, 24/7 support, global data centers, and a 99.9% uptime guarantee. The Premium web hosting plan comes with 100 websites, 100 free email accounts, and includes a free domain name on annual plans. This plan includes 25,000 website visits per month, standard performance, 100 gigabytes of SSD storage, weekly backups, standard DDoS protection, and starter WooCommerce. This plan doesn't include the WordPress staging tool, object cache for WordPress, on-demand backup, and WordPress AI tools. The Business web hosting plan comes with everything the Premium plan comes with. This plan comes with 100 websites, 100 free email accounts, and includes a free domain name on annual plans. This plan comes with 100,000 website visits per month, increased performance by up to 5 times, 200 gigabytes NVMe storage, daily backups, free CDN, basic WooCommerce, WordPress staging tool, object cache for WordPress, on-demand backup, WordPress AI tools, and enhanced DDoS protection. The Cloud Startup plan comes with everything the Business plan comes with. This plan comes with 300 websites, 300 free email accounts, and includes a free domain name on annual plans. This plan comes with maximum performance up to 10 times, 200 gigabytes NVMe storage, dedicated IP address, standard WooCommerce, 200,000 website visits per month, and priority support. Click the Choose Plan button on the plan you want. For this tutorial, I'm going to choose the Premium web hosting plan. On the next page, you'll see the different terms you can choose for your Hostinger hosting purchase. Now let me show you how to save even more than you see being listed here. Scroll down to the Total section. You'll see Have a Coupon Code. Click this. Enter the Hostinger coupon code I've included with the link in the description. Hit the Apply button. Scroll back up to the top. You'll now see the additional Hostinger savings you'll be saving. The terms you can choose from are monthly, every 12 months, every 24 months, and every 48 months. You'll see you'll save the most money by going with the 48-month term. I'll select the 12-month term for this tutorial. Scroll down to the Create Your Account section. Enter an email address to be used for your account. Next is the Select Payment section. You'll see all the different payment methods accepted with Hostinger. You can pay with credit or debit card, PayPal, Google Pay, Apple Pay, Alipay, and CoinGate. Go ahead and enter your billing information. Next, enter the payment information in. Something I want to note is after checking out with Hostinger, you'll be able to choose your free domain name if the plan you chose comes with one, or you can register a domain name or point it to Hostinger once inside the Hostinger dashboard. Click the Submit Secure Payment button. If you chose a payment method other than credit card, once you hit the Submit Secure Payment button, you'll be able to make your payment with the payment method you chose. You'll now receive an email with your receipt for your hosting or purchase. You'll now be on the Who is this website for page. Select the one that fits your needs. You can also click Skip at the bottom if you don't want to put any of this information. Next, you'll be on the Create or Migrate Your Site page. Select the one that fits your needs. I'll select Create. It'll now ask you the tool you want to use to build your website. I'll choose WordPress for this tutorial. You can also click Skip at the bottom if you prefer. I'll click the Create with WordPress button. Next, you want to input your login details for your WordPress account. Next, you want to select what type of website you want to build. If you don't see a selection for your business or type of website, click Other. Next, it'll ask you how you'd like to start building your website. You can select between pre-built templates and standard themes. You can also click Skip at the bottom to skip this part. Here's an example of both choices. If I select pre-built templates, it'll list out a few templates you can choose from. I'll click Standard Themes to show you an example of standard themes. Here are a few standard themes you can choose from. I'll click Skip as I'm going to show you how to access professional pre-made templates and how to edit them via drag and drop editor. Next, it'll ask you if you want pre-selected plugins for your website. You also have the option to skip this step at the bottom. I'll keep the Yes, Please selected. Next, it'll ask you what domain name you like to choose for your website. If you went with an annual plan, you'll get a free domain name. Type in the domain you want. You'll see the domain name is free. If you aren't sure on a domain name now, you can select Use Temporary Domain at the bottom. This will give you a temporary domain that you can use to create your site while you think about a domain name you'd like to go with. Next, you'll be on the Where is your website target audience. From the drop-down, you can select a data center that is closest to you or closest to where the most business will be done for your business. Next, it'll begin installing WordPress for you automatically. Once it is done, you'll be taken to Hostinger in the website dashboard. You'll see the Admin Panel button with the WordPress icon at the top. Click this and it'll take you to the WordPress dashboard. Before we go to WordPress, I want to show you the home page in your Hostinger panel, along with how to claim your free domain name if you went with an annual plan and haven't already picked it out during setup. I'll click Home in the top menu. This is the home page of the Hostinger panel. If you haven't confirmed your email, you'll see this notification. Make sure to confirm your email. Next, you'll see Claim Your Free Domain Name. Click Claim Domain to get your free domain name if the term you chose came with one and you haven't picked one out during setup yet. You'll see your hosting plan here. Click the Manage button and it'll take you to your website's dashboard. You can also get here by clicking Websites in the top menu. Let's begin creating our site. You'll see the Admin Panel button with the WordPress icon at the top. Click this and it'll take you to the WordPress dashboard. Now we want to pick out a theme to begin creating a site. To pick out a theme for your site, on the far left you will see tabs. Find the Appearance tab and hover over it. Click Themes is where you can pick out a theme for your site. Next, click Add New Theme. You'll now see WordPress themes that you can choose from. There's thousands of free themes to choose from. Now I'm going to show you how to access free professionally designed WordPress themes and how to edit them easily with the drag and drop editor. Type in Astra in the search field. Click the Install button. Then click the Activate button. Once it is done activating the theme, you want to find the Plugins tab in the side menu. Click Add New. In the search field, type in Starter Templates. You want to click Install on it, then click Activate. Once it is done activating the plugin, from the WordPress dashboard, hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu. Click on Starter Templates. You will now see how you would like to build your website. I'll select the classic starter templates. Click the Build with Templates button. choose Elementor for the page builder. Up in the top right, if you see Block Editor, click this, and from the drop down, select Elementor. It'll now showcase a bunch of WordPress themes you can build your site with using drag and drop. You can type in the type of website you want to create to pull up templates based on that. You'll see a bunch of categories you can hover over and select to build your site. If you click a theme, it'll show you what it will look like so you can preview it. Click the X button to go back to the themes page. Something I want to mention, any of the templates, no matter the category, what they are called, can be used for your wedding website. You can easily change and edit the templates to what you'd like when creating your WordPress site. Just find a template you like, and then you can start making it your own, no matter what category the template is in. Select the theme you want. I'll type in mountain in the search field. I'll choose this one called Mountain for this tutorial. You can upload a logo if you'd like. You can do this at a later time, so if you don't have one now, no worries. Click the Skip and Continue button. You now want to choose the colors and font for your site. You can update these at a later time or change them whenever you'd like. Click the Continue button. You now be on the Tell us a little about yourself. You don't have to fill this out if you don't want to. Just make sure under Advanced Options you have each one selected. Click the Submit and Build My Website button. It'll begin building your website. Once it is done, you'll be on the Congratulations page. Click the View Your Website button. It'll now take you to your website and what it looks like. Before we begin editing, we want to turn on some features in Elementor to make the editing process even easier and improve your site performance. Up at the top, you'll see your site title name. Hover over this and click Dashboard. Find the Elementor tab in the left side menu and hover over it. Click Settings. Click Features. Go to Editor top bar. From the drop down, click Active. Next, scroll down and find the Flexbox container. From the drop down, select Active. Click the Save Changes button. Now let's go over how to make edits to the WordPress theme and how to use the drag and drop editor to create your site. From the WordPress dashboard, hover over your site title name up at the top. Click Visit Site. To make edits to your site, click the Edit with Elementor tab on the top of the page. It'll now bring you to the drag and drop editor where you can create your site quick and easy. To make edits to a part of the page, just click where you want to make edits and start making edits. I can change the text here from Create Your Website to My Demo Business Website. You'll see you can link the text out to a page if you want. The heading type, if you click Style, you can change the alignment of the text. If you click Content, if you click Color, you can change the text color. If you click the pencil icon where you see Typography, where you see Family, from the drop-down, you can select the font if you want to change it. Now let's cover how to change the background image and colors for this top section. If you right-click into this top section here, click Edit Container. Click Style. Where you see background type, you can choose for the background to be classic, gradient, a video, or a slideshow where you can begin adding in images to show for the slideshow. I'm going to keep it on classic. If you want to add or remove an image, hover over the image showing here. If you click the trash can icon, you can remove the image. If you click into the image, you can now upload an image where it says Upload Images, or choose an image you've already got uploaded into WordPress by selecting Media Library. I'll select one I've already uploaded. I'll click the Select button. The image is now uploaded. Next, click the Background Overlay section. You'll see color and second color. If you click into either of the colors, you can change the color to something you like. Next, where you see opacity, you can drag this over to get the image to look how you want. Next, let's go over editing a button. You'll see the Services button here. Click into the button. You'll be able to change the name of the text. You can link the button out to where you'd like it. If you click the Settings icon next to the link, you can choose to have the link open in a new tab and make it no follow if you'd like. You can change the alignment of the button, the sizing of the button. Where you see icon, you can select to not have an icon with the button. Where it says upload SVG, you can upload an icon. If you click icon library, you can view icons you can add to the button. You can change the positioning of the icon and more. If you click style, you can then make changes to the font of the button, color of the button. If you click hover, this will be how you make changes to the button once it is hovered over. If you want the additional button here, or something anywhere on the page removed, right click on it. Click delete to remove it. If you want this button centered, hover over the button and drag it up like this. Next, let's remove these showing below. I'll right click into it and click delete. I'll do it one more time. They've successfully been deleted. Next, I'll scroll down on the page to this section. If you click the plus icon at the top, it'll bring stuff up over on the left that you can drag into the page. You can select what you want over on the left and drag it in wherever you'd like it. If you right click on an area, you can delete it if you don't want it. By right clicking, you can duplicate something if you need to duplicate it. If you click the plus icon here at the top in the editor, it'll bring you back to the elements you can drag into the page. You can drag something over to somewhere else on the page by selecting it and dragging it over to where you want it. I'll drag a text into the page. If you click to edit the text, you'll be able to make edits to the text like make it bold. You can link out a text to somewhere. If you click the settings icon, you can choose to have the link open in a new tab if you'd like. If you click toolbar toggle, it'll give you more options like changing the alignment of the text, changing the text color. You can undo and redo changes here. If you click style at the top, you can then make more changes to the text. If you click the pencil icon where you see typography, where you see family from the drop down, you can select different fonts for the text. I'll scroll up on the page to this section. You'll see the images showing here. To change an image, click the edit container icon in the top left of the image. Click style, hover over the image, and you can click the trash can icon to remove the image. If you click into the image, you can upload a photo or choose one already uploaded in WordPress. I'll choose an image I've already uploaded to WordPress. I'll click the select button. The image is now showing. If you scroll down to the next section and hover over the section, you can click the plus icon and then click the plus icon showing again to add a new section to the page. You can now choose the structure for the section. I'll select this one for this tutorial. You can now drag in something over into the section. If you click the middle icon with the dots, you can then edit that section. If you click the X button, it will completely remove the section from the page. If you click into a section, click the middle icon with the dots. You can drag it up or down to move that section to somewhere else on the page. If you scroll down to the drag widget here section, if you click the starter templates icon, you can click blocks in the menu and it'll give you lots more page design ideas you can choose from. Up at the top, you can select categories or blocks to show. You can also type what you want in the search bar. I'll select one. I'll click this one, and then I'll click the import button to import it to the page. We can now make it our own. If you right click into any section and click edit section, then style, where you see background type, click classic. You can change the color background of that section of the page or add a background image just like shown in the top section. Now I'm going to cover the Contact Us form to show you how this works. To do this, let's first save our changes. Where you see the arrow next to Publish, click this, and from the drop-down, click Save Draft to save our changes. Next, click the eye icon so we can preview our changes. It's going to bring up a preview of our site. Click Contact in the menu. It'll bring up the contact page. To edit this contact form found here, hover over your site title name at the top. Click Dashboard. Next, click on WP Forms. You'll see the Contact Us form here. Hover over it and click Edit. It's now going to bring up the builder for the Contact Us form. You can hover over an area to delete it or duplicate it. You can click an area and drag it to wherever you'd like it. If you want to add something, you can drag it over from the side. If you click Field Options, you can click on a part of the form and then make changes from the side. You can select to make this part of the form a required or not required part to fill out. If you click Advanced, you can click the part of the form you want to change, and you can select between the size of the form field for that area, and then change if you want anything to show in the form field where they input their information. Click Save to save changes. When you are done, click the X button. If you click Settings, you'll be in the General section where you can edit things for the form. Spam Protection allows you to toggle on spam protection options. Notifications is where you can put in the email the form info should be sent to and the from email address showing to the person who filled out the form. And the confirmations is where you can put in a confirmation message that shows to the person who filled out the form. I'll click the X button. Now I want to go over maps for your site in case you want to have a map for your website. Hover over your site title name up at the top. Click Visit Site. Click Contact in the menu. Click the Edit with Elementor tab. Scroll down to the map showing here at the bottom. Hover over the map and click the pencil icon. Where it says location, you can put in the address of your business. You can toggle zoom to get the map to look how you want. The height will change the height of the map. You'll now see the notification showing about the Google Maps API key up at the top. Click the Create Your Here link. It'll take you to this page. Scroll down and click Go to Credentials page. Click Create Project. Put in the project name. You could also just put in your site or business name. Put in the address and click Create. It'll then give you your API key you can copy and paste into the API key field. Now you want to click the Integration Settings link. Paste the API key here and click Save Changes. Your map will now show live for your site visitors. Let's get to know the drag and drop editor Elementor better. You'll see Publish in the top right. Click this when you want to publish changes you've made to your site. If you click the arrow, you can save the page as a draft or save the page as a template to then use as a template for another page you create. To view changes you've made to your site, click the eye icon and it'll show you a preview of your site. If you click the desktop icon, it'll show you what your changes look like on desktop devices. The tablet icon will show tablet devices, and the mobile icon will show mobile devices. If you hover over the site settings icon and click it, you can change things like the colors of your entire site, fonts used, and more. If you click the Elementor menu icon and click History, and then click Revisions, it'll list out all the revisions for your site that it has pre-saved. If you click one, it'll bring your site edits back to how they were at the time of that edit. If you click the Elementor menu icon and click Exit to WordPress, then click the WordPress icon in the top left, it'll take you to the WordPress dashboard. If you hover over the Pages tab, click Add New to add a new page to your site. If you click All Pages, it'll showcase all the pages on your site. If you hover over the Media tab and click on Library, it'll show you all the images you've uploaded in WordPress. If you click Add New at the top, you can then upload or drag in an image into WordPress. If you hover over Post and click Add New, you can create a new blog post for your site. If you click All Posts, it'll pull up all the posts you have on your site. If you click the Comments tab, you will see all the comments you have on your blog post. You can easily reply, mark it as spam, or trash the comment. If you hover over the Plugins tab and click Add New, you can then search for or browse plugins to add to your site. Any feature or customization you might want on your site, more than likely there is a plugin for that. If you hover over the Appearance tab in the left side menu, click on Menus. This is where you can edit the menu on your site. If you have multiple menus on your site, you'll be able to select them from the Select a Menu to Edit area. Click the Select button to select the menu you want to edit. If you don't see anything here, then that means you only have one menu currently on your site. You can add new pages to the menu or drag a page to a different order. If you click the tiny arrow, you can change the name of it or completely delete it from the menu. If you want to create a completely new menu, you can click Create a New Menu. If you want to have submenu items show in the menu, just add the items to the menu and place it a bit to the right under the menu name you want it to show under. I'll add a few under Services. I'll click Save Menu. I'll now pull up the view of my site and you'll now see the submenu items showing in the menu under Services. You'll notice it doesn't show and it's just white. Here's what to do when this happens. Up at the top, click the Customize tab. Click Header Builder. Click Transparent Header. Click Design. Where you see submenu color, under the text link section, click on the first one. You can now change it to a color you'd like. I'll select this one. I'll hover over the menu and you'll see they are now showing. To change the hover color, click on the second one. Change the color to what you'd like. Scroll up to the menu and on hover, you'll see the color has changed. Click the Publish button to save your changes. Now let me show you how to make edits to the footer area of your site, along with editing the header of your site, uploading a logo, favicon, and other customizations. From the WordPress dashboard, if you hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu and click Customize, you'll be on the Customize page. Click the Footer Builder. You can then click an area in the footer area to start making edits to that section over on the left side. If you click the plus icon, you can then add whatever you like to the footer area in that section. If you click the design icon, you can then make additional changes for that section in the footer. If you click the social media icons, you can easily edit, add, or remove social media profiles for your website. If you click design, you can make more changes like the colors, sizing, and more. If you don't want something in the footer of your site, click the X button to remove that area from the footer. If you click the pencil icon here on the left-hand side, you can then choose how many columns you want your footer to be. You can then click the plus icon to add sections to that part of the footer. I'm going to click the back arrow twice. If you click into the header area of your site, you can make edits. For example, to edit the button, I'll hover over it and click the button to make changes. You can click the X button where you see button to remove the button from showing. In this section, you can move things around to change the look of the menu area to get it how you like it. If you click the pencil icon where you see the logo, it'll pull up where you can remove the current logo and add your own logo. You'll see site title. You can input your site title here. Where you see tagline, you can input the tagline for your site here. If you click the Design tab, you can make color changes to the logo. I'm going to click the back arrow twice. If you click Site Identity, you can then upload a favicon, which is the site icon for your site. I'll click the back button. If you click Global, Typography is where you can change the fonts used for your site. Colors is where you can change the colors for your site. Buttons is where you can change the button presets and colors used. You now know how to access pre-made professional templates, how to build a WordPress website or WordPress blog with Hostinger, and making edits to it using the drag and drop editor, Elementor Page Builder. That is my Hostinger WordPress tutorial for beginners step-by-step guide, going over how to build a WordPress website with Hostinger hosting step by step. If you have any questions, get in touch in the comments as I'm here to help you with anything you need. Give this video a thumbs up and leave us a comment letting us know if the tutorial was helpful or not, as the comments help improve our tutorials. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more Hostinger hosting tutorial videos.